Hello there, you're watching Biz World. The government is looking at an appropriate Islamic finance model, including Waqaf and Zakat, in making homes more affordable in Malaysia, especially for the lower income group. Deputy Finance Minister Dato' Amiruddin Hamzah said the ministry is also looking at a mechanism that will lessen the burden of house buyers, in which Zakat money can be used for house deposits.
Ini adalah merupakan kelompok yang tergolong dalam kelompok asnaf. So kita boleh menggunakan zakat portion untuk membantu mereka untuk selesaikan maybe yang the deposit part so sangat these are the things that we are looking at our INSEF and ISRA to come up with models that can be implemented.
He was met after the launch of the inaugural of INSEF ISRA Annual Conference on Islamic Economics and Finance. The two-day event will deliberate Islamic economics and finance issues.
A global test-bed initiative will be developed to attract emerging technology.
Malaysia's furniture exports are expected to grow 1% this year from 7.79 billion ringgit recorded in 2018. Primary Industries Minister Teresa Kwok said global demand continues its uptrend despite the ongoing global uncertainty.
Sehingga Ogos sahaja, nilai ekspor perabot kayu telah mencapai RM5.6 bilion. Ini adalah peningkatan sebanyak 13.5% berbanding dengan tempoh yang sama pada tahun lepas. Dan saya rasa yang ini peningkatan ini menunjukkan pemain industri kayu-kayan dan perabot kita telah mula memberi tumpuan kepada produk bernilai tambah tinggi, khususnya perabot berbanding dengan pengeluaran produk premier seperti kayu balak, papan lapis dan lain-lain saja.
She was met after the opening ceremony of the National Bumiputra Furniture Entrepreneur Symposium. Kwok also expressed her concern on the low participation of Bumiputra entrepreneurs in the country's timber industry. To address the issues, she said there is a need to create a focus group and conduct a strength, weakness, opportunity and threat SWOT analysis and discuss the weaknesses among Bumiputra entrepreneurs as well as to identify market opportunities and demand. After more than 20 years being involved in the infrastructure projects in Malaysia, China Communications Construction Group CCCG has embarked on their first residential project named Core Residence at the Tun Razak Exchange TRX. The 1.4 billion ringgit project is undertaken by Core Precious Development Sdn Bhd, a joint venture JV company between CCCG and WCT Holdings Berhad. It has 3 towers with a total of 700 residential units, priced between 1.3 million ringgit to 2.2 million ringgit.
We opened our units for the customers from our Southeast Asia, including the Chinese buyers, including Indonesia, Singapore, also from Japan, Lebanese, also customer come today.
This residential project launched today is also the country's first at the International Financial District TRX. Zhang Bao expects the units to be fully sold by 2022. The project, he said, is expected to be completed and hand over to buyers in 2024. Prior to delving into property development in Malaysia, CCCGs has ventured into property development in Los Angeles, Indonesia, South Africa and Sri Lanka. The Malaysia-China two-way trade is set to record another new high this year, judging by the first 9 months of 2019 performance, which has reached $89.75 billion, up 11.3% from the same period in 2018. Malaysia's Special Envoy to China, Tan Kok Wai, said the total trade hit a record high of $108.6 billion last year, which is 683 times compared with $159 million in 1974. The year when both countries first established their formal diplomatic ties. Malaysia-China trade volume is about 1/5 of the China-United States and 1/3 of China-Japan trade volume. In addition, Malaysia-China trade volume accounted for 1/5 of the total China-ASEAN trade. Tan said the relationship between Malaysia and China is still stepping forward on the right track and is set to become deeper, better and stronger. Tan said last year 2.94 million Chinese travelled to Malaysia, an increase of 29% from 2.28 million the year before. This year, the number is expected to breach the 3 million mark. That's all the time we have for BizWorld. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.